So, yeah, so tell us about your launch now that we finally made it here.
Oh
At
my gosh,
Scooch.
John, I'm so excited. So, I know that you haven't really been doing the crypto journey with me in the last like year and a half, but it has been an amazing adventure and some ups, some downs, some bulls, some bear
Mhm.
markets. And so I developed a really handy dandy tool to streamline your research time when you're wanting to jump into that baby market right now. It's only around like 200 and maybe 60 billion right now, but it went up to almost like 700 billion dollars. So if you love numbers and you're just like, oh my gosh, I want to make some money, some crazy money like those banksters, this is really exciting space because for the first time, just average Joes like you and I can, the coat check chick can get some major multipliers like the people in Wall Street do when they're investing in like an IPO, initial public offering. So it's
Right.
such an exciting space, and I just needed to dumb it down for me.
Yeah.
And I wanted
Yeah.
to streamline my research time. So I created a handy dandy tool to help me, and I'm offering it to others to really simplify the deal of the day and be able to see the numbers so that you
Right.
can like
Right.
have an educated decision on when you want to actually enter the market and exit the market to
Right.
aka make money or
So this is
Bitcoin or Satoshi, depending
this is
on
a
what you
tool.
feel your currency
Did you
is.
one of those?
Yeah, and then you can get some of one of these. We've got some
Oh,
Ethereum,
I like Ethereum. That's what most of
or
the.
I got another one, or some Litecoin. Can you wait? There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was
Respected.
new, I called it Litcoin.
That's pot coin. No, I'm just kidding. So how did you come up with the idea for this platform for this
Oh, because
dashboard that you use to make? And
I'm
you
a
actually use this, right? You're not just selling it. This is a
no, no, no,
real
no.
thing that
I'm
you use
into
every day.
crypto. I'm a crypto creeper. So I would get stuck in this thing called FOMO. And I'm going to really tell you what that means because we don't want to misinterpret with the world the way it is these days. It's called
Yeah.
fear of missing out. And so I'd watch my favorite YouTubers and they'd be like, you got to buy Ripple, boom, boom, boom. And by the time I heard about it, it went from like zero to hero, from like zero to like 25 cents. And
Right.
I was so new. I didn't know that in the traditional marketing world, people take profit, like day traders. They get in at like 1 cent, they sell it at 25. Suddenly I was stuck in this downward spiral dump. And I'm like, but wait a minute, it was like hyping. And so I just developed a tool that is called the control panel to pull the numbers, like the recent high, the
Right.
recent dip, the current price, and then my
Yep.
programmer is going to implement another one, which is like the recent high. So you want to know like the ceiling and the floor. So before
Right.
you enter, you have an educated decision, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, but the recent high was 20,000 in Bitcoin, and maybe Bitcoin's like 6,500 or 7,000. But you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Just because it's 7,000, yesterday it was at 5,000. So do you take that jump? Hell no. You wait
Right.
because you've got that $2,000 spread where someone could be taking profit. So don't get stuck in that hype. So it's a FOBO protector, fear of missing out protector. So if
Right.
you're really excited, you want this, it may not be the deal of the day. Even the project, that's a little bit. That's why you need
So
the webinar. I can teach you more.
the FOMO protector, you could be FUBAR. Is that what you're trying to say?
FUBAR, is that what you said?
FUBAR. You know, anyone want me to explain what that means? Anybody?
Yeah, just because I don't, all these acronyms, they all have different things, so I want to make sure I clearly
I think
understand you.
I block the language that I say on Facebook if I say it. No, I'm just kidding. People get away with murder. So, have you used the software to? Let me quickly promote my friend's podcast too. Joel, do you know Joel Com?
Not
Bad
yet.
Crypto Cast. Okay, check it
Crypto
out. Bad.
contacts. I'm excited. I'm in.
Yeah, we're doing two promotions in one. We're talking about you and Joel Com, trying to piggyback. So,
I'm
how
in.
much is the product? Let's talk about the product for a minute. The
Oh
name
my
of the
gosh.
product.
It is way low, and I'm probably gonna need to raise the price. It's literally only $37. And that's just because I really
Wow.
want the average Joe to be able to enter this space, and I want it to be a very safe and exciting experience for them. And actually, maybe not so much exciting, but monetizing, right? And then
Okay.
that's just for
I
the
think
chart, so they
monetizing
can
is
actually have a good analytical perspective.
okay.
But
Monetization is exciting to me. If it's not exciting to the viewers here, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
well, it's funny. My business coach always says, like, really working the market, you don't always ride the wave to the highest peak because it's some of it a risk scenario.
Right.
So you can if you want those endorphin jumps and rise, but you got to be ready. If you don't jump off at the top of that wave, you're going to go down. And a lot of people got
Right.
very disrupted this last few 6 months because they were peaking and they didn't jump off. So
Right.
safety first.
How does one get involved in checking out the program or picking up your software? I know there's some affiliates on here, of course, because we're both in the affiliate marketing game and the crypto game, so we both have that in common. But how does someone get involved in checking out the product? How do they pick up the product? What platform is
So
it
you
on?
could go to the website where you could just click the link that you'll add to this site, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't think we can put it on while we're talking, so we strictly have to talk about how you got into crypto and how this program came about. And what for the affiliates out there that might promote this product. And by the way, I'm already crushing it on earnings per click. Literally sold like 12 right out of the gate in 2 seconds because I want to win that contest. You know.
You're gonna be a wiener.
I hope so. Well, that's what my mother always called me. Just kidding. So let's tell. I'll pop the link in there when we're done with this call. But what were some of the biggest challenges that you found when you came into crypto? And how was it being a woman? Did people say, "Oh, you're a girl, you do stocks or whatever"? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, so luckily I've been around some very powerful women in my like event planning world, and like I won't even say. I mean, political people, huge. So here's the thing. So, and one, they've been on the stock market and they said it was hard. So here's the thing. I was introduced by a friend in California, and literally was, it's the oddest way. It was from a prepper book.
Oh
Commander
wow!
Z, the 2018 Annihilation. The last 2 pages in the book, it said, go to Coinbase, buy this thing called Ethereum, buy it low, sell it high, and get all your stuff ready for the end of the world. And so my friend was like
So
total prepper
all
mode
the good
last year. And we
people
thought the end is
crypto,
coming. It was like Chicken Little, right?
right?
And so he goes on there
Yeah.
and he figures out what this was. And I would have been like, yeah, click, move the page. Then he ends up making like $20,000 on Neo. I was like,
Wow.
back off. I am in on this. I'm like, I am not going to have some dude make more money than me. And I was like, that's it. Like, it was like a friend from when I was like 21 years old. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to win. It's a challenge on, bro. So then I
Yeah.
started hitting, like, just investing, just like pissing in the wind, really, I guess, in the beginning.
Right.
I just went and looked at what I could afford for $25 to $50. And anytime I
Yep.
had extra money, I'd throw some stuff in there, and suddenly, like Litecoin, this one was like $17 when I started. It kept going up and up and up, and then I would buy some like Ethereum,
Mhm.
and then I had Bitcoin. Then I
Tell us
found
about the
on
$25 story. I have to hear about how you took $25 into
oh
3,000 and
like okay, and then Bitcoin. So
yeah.
one of the ones, I mean, there's a lot of different ones, but Verge was like 0.00248. Now I have never in my life been able to buy anything for a fraction of a penny, right?
Right.
I was like, get the calculator. I'm like, what can I get for $25? And
Right.
literally 10,000 coins. I was like, I'm doing the dance. Ooh, I got 10,000 coins. And I
Yeah.
remember thinking about like my ex-father-in-law, like he had all this like land, people like I own this. So I was kind of snotty. I was like, I own 10,000 coins. They don't.
Yeah.
I had dated this guy, and he goes, "You'd be more attractive if you own your own house." So I got all mad at him. I bought land in like New Mexico, right? So I was like, "All right,
Yeah.
I can say I have 10,000 crypto coins. I just wanted to be the cool coin collector, right?" This is so awful and revealing. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be able to say I have 10,000 crypto coins. I didn't really care what it was. And then the Verge
Right.
literally went from like 0.002 cents to 30 cents. And so that took a
Wow.
$25 investment to $3,000. And this kind of stuff, I was like,
Wow.
eyes wide open. I started like gangbuster YouTube, who's who, what is this, what is an ICO, and started just doing research. And it's just been it's endless. It's exciting. It's international. I like actually
Hold
care
on.
about international affairs now.
Cash rules everything around me. So that's how you felt at the time, correct?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to drop that sound clip in there sometime. You know it was coming, so. And that made a huge difference to your trading, to the psychology of your trading. Like it just gave you a huge boost. Like, oh my God, this is for me, right?
Well, I also had to transfer my mind. There's two types of trading, like technical trading, where you don't really care about the product really. You're just trading for numbers. I had to switch from
Right.
fundamental, like, okay, I own 10,000 coins, to technical trading, and I had to learn how to take profit. So I was a
Okay.
hodler. I just want to be like, oh yeah, here's like, you know how some people own countries. They're like, oh, I own the United States. Here's the little, you know, United States is on the shelf. Oh, I own China. You know, that there's social circles that own countries, right? So I just wanted to be like, oh, here's my coins, my 401 crypto. And then December came, and some of my fans were like, take profit. I'm like, no, hodl, gang. Chris Record, right? Hodl gang,
Yeah.
hodl gang, hodl gang. And then I looked up, I'm like, okay, fine. I took everything I invested out and then more
Yeah.
and left a lot in. And now I'm in one of those, you know, everything dropped. And I was like, whoo, boy, am I
Yeah.
glad I listened to that, Raphael. that mystery Facebook fan, I was like,
By the way, who
please.
do we have?
What?
Who do we have here? Let's call some shout outs
All
to
right.
who's
So
actually on here.
some of my friends are here, so like I don't know. I don't think that, you know. Let's look at
By the
your
way, I'm
friends.
just a few sales away from winning your sales contest, just so you know. Not to brag or anything. And what we do when we bet the day when I sold cars or whatever I sold, when we got sales, we go like this. And
So we
anyone
have
that thinks
Johnny Jack. A lot of these are just my friends. I'm wondering if it's streaming on your personal page. I'm gonna
could be.
pull it up.
Could
I'm
be.
hoping. We were thinking earlier. If anybody's John's friend and not my friend on Facebook, let me know if you can see us.
Yeah,
A
give
lot
us
of
a
these
shout
are
out.
like my college fraternity and sorority sisters, fraternity brothers.
Is this your
Let's
secret
see.
account or the other one, or the
This
business one?
Oh, the sorority and fraternity.
Well, my friend Matt said dollar billy y'all. My friend Matt Gill said that to me in Skype, so that means that he heard me. So my friends are listening. They just
Oh,
don't want
that's
to admit.
exciting. Oh.
They don't want to admit they're listening to me. That's the problem. They're trying to keep themselves detached. Just kidding.
Your friends are smart. They don't talk on Facebook. So it says we only
No,
have 4 viewers. That's not
don't say that because in the replays, people are going to know that. You know that all the sales from webinars come in the replays, right? Not
There's
in the first.
4,000 viewers. Oh my God. We're getting likes all over the place. Smash
That's
all
right,
the
and
likes.
the views just went up by like 30% in the last 2 seconds. I think it's because I played a sound clip. So let me play another one.
Yeah, let's
This is
see some.
this is you because you're the apprentice. Ready? Here you come. Here it is. This is the crypto dash. The crypto dash. All right, enough of that.
Oh no, I'm going to start dancing now.
So does anybody of our 1,000 viewers have any questions about cryptocurrency for Cryptogirl?
Let's
Anybody?
see.
There's even your mom
Let's see
on
if we
here.
can.
Didn't she get a question?
Matt Gill said, "I can't stand John."
Is that because I didn't bring a box of donuts for you? Matt is the biggest internet troll that ever walked the planet. But that's good when you want an audience. You want trolls, right? Basically.
What's up, Matt?
Anybody saying anything? So we can sign off. We just wanted to give a quick brief introduction of what is the actual name of the program again? I'm slipped my mind.
Crypto Prophecy.
Crypto Prophecy.
Crypto Prophecy.
Right. So if you want to get religion about your trading and take it to the next level, get Crypto Prophecy. It's been great to be here with you, whoever's wall we're actually on, whoever invited who, and that's it.
I'm excited.
Everybody have a good day.
You too. Good to see you, John.
See you later.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.